This is the JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe.
Show business. Taylor Show Business officially dropped her current appeal for a first-degree murder conviction in Brown County. She submitted her official withdrawal in a handwritten letter. I would be surprised if it was written in poo.
Right.
Submitted to the Court of Appeals on Wednesday. She was convicted and sentenced to life without parole for the 2022 murder of Shad Therian. Shabusiness submitted a letter to the court asking to dismiss a report from her former attorney. He argued that Shabusiness has no standing to appeal. He then asked and received removal from her case. In the letter, Shabusiness asked for more time to file a new post-conviction motion.
What?
The Wisconsin Court of Appeals already ruled Shabusiness remains solely responsible for any filings in the case going forward. She cannot use any state-appointed counsel because she done ruined them all.
She's the one that locked her boyfriend in the suitcase, right? Is that where that started?
Well, I don't know. Did she do that? No, that was a different one. That
was a different. What did she do? Why am I forgetting?
She hooked up with this guy and did a bunch of meth and chopped him up.
Okay,
and did a bunch of pieces.
So same result.
And
just
the mom
different.
came home and found like her son's head in a bucket.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was bad. Okay, and then my inside source. She ripped out a piece of the fencing for the therapy dog cages, and she had it stored in her room, and she was going to stab a bunch of people with it.
With the fence?
But they found it, yeah.
Wow. A thousand little cuts.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Well, I mean, I imagine Shabusiness could probably make a hell of a shake. Don't you think?
Well, I don't know why she is ever not in a straitjacket. I'll never understand that.
Yeah.
You spoon feed that bitch. Don't let her out.
Dude,
she's insane. I
can't believe she's allowed to be around other people.
She wants to kill everybody. How long does it take you to figure this out?
Right. Yeah, she is on a mission.
Yeah. We should have sent her down in the Titan sub to experiment. See if it was going to not implode. It'd be our luck she lived. She swam up from the Titanic and lived. You can't kill Shabusiness. Well, we can try. I mean, we can try.
She would be the one person.
She is so insane.
Okay. There's a guy in Ohio who built a boat that looks like a giant hot dog in a bun.
Oh, yeah, I saw this guy.
PC2.
I have not laughed that hard in quite a while.
He's been zooming around Lake Erie in it.
We made it to Lake Erie on the Weiner boat. I'm going to head out to Kelly's Island, see how far I can get. Waves are a little rough. We're talking 3 and 5s, but I think she's got her, though.
Dude, it's so...
Yeah, it's so overwhelming. It's so sensational.
As a tubed meat lover.
Yep.
It's wonderful.
It is a giant. Does it say how long? It looks like it's like 20 feet long. It's huge. He made a boat out of it looks like a hot dog. Not out of hot dogs. That would be weird. Although it'd still be kind of cool.
Right, that would be cool.
Mm-hmm. The hot dog boat. I want one. I don't know why. I just want it.
I just want it too. I don't know how long it is. I wish I knew that. I don't have the schematics on it.
Dude, I'm going to need a schematic, dude.
He said the Glizzy boat.
Look at that thing.
Is putting the Wienermobile on notice.
He's calling out the Wienermobile.
Yeah.
Well, two different,
Oh, my God.
You know, Oscar Mayer actually, of course, they're traitors to us here in town. Oscar Mayer should have thought of this. Not that, somebody's did it, that's fine. But Oscar Mayer should have expanded the whole hot dog enterprise.
Right.
And made a hot dog boat. And then you could add hot dog sailors, hot dog captain, hot dog purser. Look at that thing. Look at that thing. Look at it head on.
It's nice. He put a sound system in it, too.
It's beautiful. He should put like a 50 cal gun on it. He could be like the Lake Geneva Navy. Oh, they'd never let him on. They'd never let him on Lake Geneva. With all the rich people would lose their minds.
Oh my God!
You imagine a couple of bubblegum heirs out on their deck at Lake Geneva, and the hot dog boat pulls up.
I can't.
Hey, you guys doing? You guys partying? Take your freaking hot dog to the other side of the lake. Oh, You glorious son of a... That is wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
So there's got to be a Joey Chestnut. I wish... He's got to get Joey Chestnut on the boat and let him eat 50 hot dogs in 10 minutes.
This will
my brain will explode.
This will go viral, and we need to get Joey Chestnut on there. It has to happen. It has to happen. I have another hot dog story.
You know, that we were talking about splurging yesterday.
Yeah.
I would splurge on a hot dog boat.
Do you know how mad Chrissy would be if the boat that you came home with was a hot dog boat?
I think I sold the Harley. Really? Good. What are we going to do with the money? I took all that money and took out an extra loan, and I bought a hot dog boat.
Mm-hmm. She'd be like, oh, my
She's
God.
Like, oh, you're my dream boat. Oh, my God, you're so smart. Oh, God, Johnny, you're a genius. Oh, my God, you're so sexy. Oh, God, let's go on a hot dog boat.
I don't think
that's how it's playing in my mind.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. No.
And then here's reality. You effing idiot.
That would be the end. 100% the end.
I don't think she'd divorce me if I brought home a hot dog boat, but I'd have some splaining to do.
I concur.
Honey, you got to park your truck out in the driveway. I got to polish the hot dog boat.
How do you think Wolf Hollow would respond to the hot dog boat?
Well, you're not supposed to have RVs and boats in your parking lot in our part of the hood. So I assume I would be ticketed.
Yeah.
But I'm sure maybe they make an exception.
Maybe.
But I doubt it. You have a very weird neighborhood.
I feel like.
I mean, is the American dream not having a hot dog boat?
Yeah, last I checked.
You freaking idiots. What is this, Russia? Is this Russia?
Oh, we can all relish in the thought of this.
I want. Oh, let's see. Is he talking? I'm sorry. Let me see what I got here. I don't know if.
What do you got?
Oh, where's my son?
I think we'll be able to handle it.
Yeah.
I think she's got her, though.
There it goes.
I think we're good.
He's.
We made it to Lake Erie on the Weiner boat. I'm going to head out to Kelly's Island, see how far
that's
I
our
can
guy.
get.
Same thing. I thought I had some extra audio here.
Fives, but I think we'll be able to handle it.
Seems like a nice guy.
he's putting it through sea trials, as the Navy calls it. You can see if it sinks.
Oh my God!
What a cool dude. It looks like there's room for, I don't know, 2 people. It's kind of like a speedboat cockpit. It's actually really well done. Not the hot dog, the boat.
Right.
Man.
To be young.
Wish I would have done that.
Yeah.
I'm going to build like a Rubik's Cube boat or something.
I don't know if the square shape would have.
Don't tell me how to build a boat, lady.
Oh my God.
I shall call it Titan.
Oh no.
And we will
That's
Rubik on down to the Titanic. The hot dog boat.
I feel like you're asking for trouble.
Ah, God. Some days just coming to work is pure joy. It's actually not that big. He can put it on looks like a pontoon boat trailer. Oh, look at him. There he is. Fiberglass. Yep, there he is. Spreading on the fiberglass. Let me see here. I got more audio.
Mighty fine looking wiener you got. I'll show you how to make it look even better.
He's spreading the fiberglass on. Okay. They have there's a.
Glass looks different.
Yep.
Whenever you leave a rough edge and a cut edge.
Yeah. So it's how to build your own hot dog boat on TikTok. They're showing you how to build it.
It's pretty cool.
It's pretty badass, I have to say. And when they put it in the water, they didn't trailer it down. They you know that boat hoist where they take yachts and they paint the bottom of boats, with the straps?
Right.
They lifted it like that so they didn't break it coming off the trailer. So it looks totally like they're launching an aircraft carrier. I mean, come on, man. Find a little joy. Look at the hot dog boat guy.
That's right, dude. Emulate the hot dog boat guy.
You can't get a chuckle out of that. I can't help you.
Replay today the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
There was a Colorado Taco Festival. Yeah, it sounds great.
That's amazing.
A heavy sign that said "I love tacos" fell on a bunch of broads. I got the broads talking about it. I guess we'll taco about it.
We got to Top Taco. We were super excited. The four of us went and posed in front of it, and it was really the last thing I remember.
It was just like all of a sudden the sign was on us. I couldn't believe how heavy it was.
I remember I kept reaching for the top of my head, like, I feel like my head has exploded. 11 staples, 4-inch gash in my head, 4 fractured vertebrae, a lot of chaos, and nobody knowing where or what to do.
And then immediately they were like, we can't get an ambulance here. A golf cart pulled up and they're like, we're gonna have to move you in a golf cart. And at that point we knew she was having neck pain. Like, we can't get her up walking to a golf cart.
It makes my taco pop.
Crazy, dude. The taco gods are angry. We better get to Chi-Chi's. Taco gods are crazy.
That bitch is still in a neck thing. Should be doing that in the interview.
I'd like to put that on a T-shirt, actually. I'd like to. I mean, how cool would it be to walk up to somebody? Just the possibility. You're standing there, you're at a show, and you see somebody with a T-shirt that says, "That bitch be in a neck sling." I would be curious as to what the details are.
Damn.
Yeah, that was. I saw the sign. It was a giant metal. It was a big sign. Yeah, neon. Lit up. Crazy, man.
It doesn't seem like anybody there knew what the hell was going on or what to do, though.
Right.
And it wasn't like hanging up. It was like on the ground, and it kind of like toppled onto them.
Big ass sign.
Yeah. What do you think that was? 10 feet tall?
Oh,
12 feet tall?
Easily 10 feet tall. And they had it strapped down, but whatever. What's their excuse? Man, I'd be calling Nicolay Law right about it.
Damn right. Too bad Nicolay Law ain't Colorado, ladies.
I could refer you for a small finder's fee of 49%.
Man, that could have been anybody, though. They were just happened to be the unlucky people standing in front of it. You know what I mean?
Oh, sure. I would sue the hell out of somebody. I'd sue the hell out of those organizers. I would.
Yeah.
They got it.
I'd sue for sure because you're gonna your medical bill is gonna be crazy.
Oh, sure.
It's gonna be so much
once
money.
I saw her in the neck brace, I'm like, all right, man. And somebody didn't know how to do a tie down, and somebody should have.
Yeah, well,
and that thing they could have been decapitated.
Right. Well, if it was a child in front of that,
toast. The thing would have been
say
toasted.
Goodbye to your taco festival.
It would have been because it's it's like a metal frame. What's that? What's slam or what's that machine you slice and dice? They would have been.
Slap chop.
The kid would have been slap chopped.
Yeah, totally.
In a tiny little pieces. Could have used him for bait.
I haven't thought about the slap chop in a long time.
Well, start thinking,
dude.
No, I think we have to change the T-shirt to "That bitch got slap chopped." Now that would make me ask questions.
What happened to my slap chop song?
Oh, thank you.
Oh my God.
I kind of wish something like that would happen to me so I could sue somebody. You know what I'm saying?
You don't want chronic neck pain, brah.
Did I ever tell you have you ever almost sued anybody for like a weird thing, accident, whatever? Kind of your fault, not your fault.
No, have you?
No, but I thought about it. And
okay.
I'll tell you what, I was at. It was my own dumb drunk fault. All my stories start with drinking. So I'm out at Sturgis. I'm out at the Full Throttle Saloon.
Okay.
Do you remember way back in the day at the pool, there were these wood planks, whatever. I don't even know.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I don't know. What were those things? I don't even know. It was some kind of flooring or I don't even know what it was. Like a pallet.
It was like a pallet.
So there were a bunch of pallets lined up, and I don't know why. I don't know why they were there. Maybe not for a band. There was a stage there. Anyways, and you had to walk over those pallets.
Yeah.
To get kind of to our tent-ish. And I walked on one of my bare foot. I was kind of drunk. And I remember when I sliced my foot open?
Yeah.
The pallet broke.
Right.
And I was laying there bleeding, a little drunk. I'm like, oh, man, if I'm going to sue somebody, I should sue Michael Ballard right out of business. Then I'm like, yeah, I like it here too much.
Right.
Then I went and got another beer.
Then you're like, wait, I'm drunk. And probably just didn't walk right. Yeah.
I don't even know why I was walking on it, but just for a minute, I'm like, oh man, I'll start high. I'll go like 20 million.
Yeah. And then back down from there.
So I jumped in the pool with my bloody stub and sanitized it. Then went back to the broadcast.
Not surprised.
Yeah. Wasn't even a good show.
That pool has seen a lot.
I know they do such a great job with it, though. I have never seen a cleaner pool.
Yeah.
With that many people, it's incredible. They do such a great job.
So,
Anyway.
Neck Brace Bitch is calling for accountability and answers about how the massive sign was able to fall. And she's demanding better, clearer safety protocols to be put in place for future events, which she's right. You can't. If your way to transport somebody with a neck injury is a golf cart,
right.
you need a better plan.
Yeah, you're not stabilizing. I mean, there should have been a medical unit.
Right.
There's usually a medical unit at all, like a beer tent. There's always a medical unit on
right,
standby,
right,
or an ambulance or something.
So these festival organizers were not.
So you had to
organized.
get the giant sign off of them,
right,
and then kind of stabilize them. They just kind of picked them up, threw them on a golf cart.
It says here that they've produced events for over a decade. We take pride in the care and preparation that goes into every experience.
No, they don't.
Oh, an unexpected and severe wind event caused an accident at a recent festival.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
We followed all emergency protocols and had EMT and law enforcement personnel on site. It was an unprecedented and unfortunate incident. We have reached out to Selena to offer our support and will be readily helping with any injury claim process. Oh, so they are going to pay her medical.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Well,
wow.
That's the least you can do.
Well, yeah. And I mean, I don't know, anyone that's ever injured their neck or anything, that's an ongoing thing.
Trying to think. If you where could you be where you'd have I mean, that seems like a 100% at fault case.
Yeah.
I mean, it looked like 4 tie downs, and it was either top heavy or front heavy or whatever, and somebody had no idea what they were doing. There should have been straps on the back too.
Right.
You know when you put a dresser up or something against a wall and it's got a strap, it's got a tie strap.
Yeah.
That's what those are. You need something in the back of it.
Right. It just wasn't tied down right.
Or the ground was soggy or whatever.
Right.
Something was soggy.
They put the rookie in charge of it.
Yeah, they put a kid in charge of it. Yeah.
Totally.
I'd sue the hell out of them.
All right.
How much would you want if a taco sign fell on you?
I'm going for 1.5 right off the bat.
1.5 million?
Yeah.
That's just a odd, small number.
You think that's small?
So you just want to sue for what you think you can get.
Well, I figure they'll settle right away. They'll just be like, get it over with.
But if you settle...
And then I don't have to worry about ongoing attorney fees. I'm just done. I can take my money and run.
I don't think...
You know how many tacos I can get for $1.5 million?
Right, free tacos for life.
Yeah, and I want admission to every taco festival.
And I want a hot dog boat.
Right.
No,
yes.
I would start at 5. I think Russ would tell you to go 5.
Yeah.
And then settle for 1.
Yeah.
Because 1.5, they're going to settle for like hospital bills.
No, I want taco money.
Well, that's what I'm yeah, look, we're both trying to achieve the same goal.
I know.
We want hot dogs and tacos.
Right, yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
Anyways. Weird.
Okay. All right, then. Careful for falling tacos.
So strange.
Scissoring through the news and cutting out the crap, I'm Biatch.
Now, we did get Slap Chop song.
It's gone.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
I know. I wasn't lying.
I love hot dogs and tacos.
Yeah.
Yum.
Well,
someone made the argument to me that a hot dog and a bun is a taco. And I was like, I kind of have to agree with you because it's one piece. It's not less of a sandwich. Sandwich is 2 pieces.
Well, that's at least a 20-minute episode on your show at a different time.
See the wheels turning over here. I'm like, okay, here we go. I'll take that.
Hot dog as a taco?
I'll take that on. I'll take that on.
You can learn a lot listening to podcasts.
And only 3 countries in the world don't use the metric system?
Or you can listen to this one.
I can't remember where I went Friday. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God, what did I do on Friday? I got to check my calendar.
If anybody saw me Friday, call.
The JJO Morning Show Podcast.
I literally have no idea where I was Friday.
Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.
It is National Martini Day.
This is the martini time of day.
Martini? National Martini Day.
How should one celebrate National Martini Day?
It's martini time.
Vodka martini, shaken, not stirred.
Whose leg do you have to hump to get a dry martini around here?
National Martini Day.
Medium dry martini, lemon peel, shaken, not stirred.
It's martini time.
2 martini lunches, the order of the day.
Every picture my daughter draws of me now has me with a martini glass.
Now, what was it that you ordered? A martini.
Oh man, that was lovely. I'm gonna next time I go to I walk in and get a drink, I'm gonna say, "Hey sweetheart, who have I got to hump to get a martini around here?"
Don't. I can't handle 2 of you. Okay, National Martini Day. Special occasion to enjoy. Oh, no, I have a virus warning that's happening here.
Oh.
Special day to enjoy everybody's favorite beverage. Everybody's favorite beverage? Certainly the 2 people in this room. I do vodka martinis.
Yeah, I'm a gin guy. I'm old school. I think they in the polls. I think it's pretty close, but the gin barely wins out on picking gin.
Early martinis were made with wine, gin, and an olive.
Mm-hmm. Wine, gin, and an olive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, vermouth is wine. It's white wine.
And they since have expanded into many exciting flavors.
Oh my God! Yeah.
I mean,
have you been to the Stuffed Olive on State Street?
No.
Great bar. They've got like 50 martini recipes.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I just like a classic.
Yeah.
Dirty, dry, whatever.
Yeah, I give you something dirty and dry.
That sounds terrible. I haven't had a UTI since I stopped sleeping with men.
That's
and I ain't looking to bring it back.
That sounded like a PSA. That sounded like a public service announcement. I haven't heard one of those in a long time. I don't know. Was that an insult or a PSA? I don't know what that was.
Like it's dirty and dry. And I was like, yeah, well, that explains some things.
It can be both an insult and a PSA. It's fine. No, So, what do you? Are you a Tito's? You stick with your Tito's?
Yeah, I do Tito's on that, or any other high end.
Right.
Vodka.
Yep. And then,
I would try a gin martini, I suppose, but I sway towards.
Oh, you've never had one?
No, I don't believe I have.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That's very interesting. I would have thought you would have tried one of those, or somebody would have given you a sip.
Yeah.
See, I use Hendrix.
Yeah.
And vermouth and 2 blue cheese stuffed olives just to soften it up. And you got to shake it. Shake it will soften up the taste a little bit. That's why we shake martinis.
Right.
So it's not as harsh.
Right. Exactly.
Stirred is going to be a little more harsh.
Let's see.
Good.
1880s, a recipe for the sweet drink is first published in the Bartender's Manual.
Oh.
1882, the martini begins with the Manhattan, which combines spirits and vermouth.
Mm-hmm.
1951, the vodka martini is first referred to in a cocktail recipe book titled Bottoms Up. And in the 1960s, the 3 martini lunch becomes a common practice for cosmopolitan executives and businessmen. Then they went back to the office and sexually harassed the women working there.
Making 30 cents on the dollar.
Mm-hmm.
The worst of times and the best of times.
Right, exactly.
Mostly the worst.
I was drinking martinis on our cruise. That was
very nice.
Yeah.
I was surprised at how well the martinis were made on our cruise. Honestly, I thought they were going to come out of a machine the first time I saw them.
Yeah,
and the machine ones are actually pretty good. They got it down to a science. But no, they actually shake all the martinis on the cruise ships. And they come out really, really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very nice stuff.
It is also Juneteenth, of course. So I'm not sure. I don't know if everybody's working today.
You ever shotgunned a martini?
I know I would never. Because you're supposed to sip them. Supposed to enjoy them.
Guess I'm the weird one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we're not drinking to get drunk. Drinking to enjoy our booze.
All right. Enjoy a martini.
Right?
Correct. Okay. You do feel fancy drinking. Well, you need the big glass, though. I hate those. What are those coupe? What are those glasses? The coupes? I hate those. They're smaller, and they just look. They don't look like some Frank Sinatra would drink out of.
Like the standard martini glass?
Yeah, the coupes, the smaller.
I like those.
Yeah.
Makes me feel fancy.
We're never going to get along.
Okay.
That was easy. she didn't even put up a fight.
I'm fine with that.
All right, that's fine. Well, why don't you lay your cards on the table? I really don't know how you feel. All right, let's go.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, yeah, it's also Juneteenth, which marks the end of slavery in the U.S.
Ah. I'll drink to that.
Yeah, and commemorates African American freedom.
There you go. Juneteenth. There you go.
Yeah.
Any illegals? Any of you?
Oh my God, I know.
Any of you black people? Are you illegals? Everything good? Good. I'm weaving. Tacos, gin, weaving. Flagpoles, no rust, weaving. I think my Trump's getting better.
I love your Trump impression.
I mean, it's horrible, but I think
part of the reason we need cameras in here is because the hand movements and the face are 50% of the impression.
I don't even know I'm doing it. I don't even know what's moving. I'm so into the role. I don't know what's happening.
And it's also National Garfield the Cat Day.
Oh, love Garfield.
I do too. He was my favorite.
That's an old classic.
Dumbing down your smartphone. One podcast at a time. Listen, rate, and subscribe to the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
Drunk dude riding a camel.
Yeah.
Now, this camel ended up on an expressway in India.
I was going to say, it's got to be Florida, doesn't
it? Yeah, you would think so, right? The viral video, the guy that took the video is the same guy that stopped the camel. Mm. So the guy riding the camel is hammered, just kind of flopping all over the camel. The camel's going pretty fast. Now, I know enough about horses. I would be able to know if a horse was stressed out. I don't know anything about camels. I'm assuming the camel's stressed out, though, because why would they want to be on an expressway,
right, on
a hard surface
that you can't get off of? Yeah, stuck.
Yeah, next to cars. That seems like something they would not enjoy.
I wish we would have had this story for Hump Day.
Right.
But
anyway, so the fellow that took the video took it upon himself to chase down the rider and bring the situation under control.
That's cool.
Before any harm was done. You can kind of tell the camel was trying to figure out how the hell to get off the
Yeah. He seems stressed.
Expressway.
Yeah.
The rider was kind of like swaying back and forth, up and down, to and fro. The driver was, at one point, took like a bottle of water and was trying to like splash it on the guy,
right.
The rider, to kind of get him to come to a little bit more. The rider eventually collapsed and passed out, and the camel just kept going. So
he must have been like those. The humps must kind of be like a wedge.
Yeah, and when they're on that like weird platform thing,
right.
Yeah. So, I mean, he was still kind of dangling off of there a little bit, you know. They did succeed in slowing the animal down, and they secured it to a street light.
What's the 2 hump and the 1 hump? The 1 hump starts with a D. I don't remember the word. Dappy doopy dooper.
Oh yeah.
Delippity. No.
Oh.
Dimars.
The dromedary camel has 1 hump.
Dromedary. That's what it is. Dromedary.
Bactrian camel has 2 humps.
Got it.
They store fat in these humps, which later can be used as an energy source. They have other features that allow them to survive in the desert, such as double rows of extra long eyelashes to keep the sand out of the eyes.
Have you ever seen a camel drink water? It's like a reverse fire hose.
No.
They can suck in like 150 gallons in a minute.
Really?
Yeah, it's just a reverse whatever. It's a suction drain mechanism.
They can drink about 30 gallons of water in 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Some camels can even drink 50 gallons in 3 minutes.
I saw an underwater video of a camel drinking water, and it was insane.
I'm watching them go to town drinking water.
It reminds me when I'm hungover and I'm drinking Pedialyte.
Jeez Louise. Wood Violet, everybody.
That's woodvioletrecovery.com, by the way, if we're going to do it right. Anyways. Yeah, pretty cool. How's your... I feel compelled to ask how your legendary camel toe is.
Man, I am a fan of camel toe.
Yeah, buddy. See some of that Def Leppard show tonight.
Probably. I like it when my lady has a little bit of camel toe.
Whoa.
I like it.
Thanks for sharing. Oh, yeah. I'll see you at the Windsor. Oh, yeah.
No, you won't. Stop it. But anyway, there you go. You might see the video of the camel running down the espresso.
It's an insane video. And the guy you look at it and you're like, what led up to that? Where did the camel come from? How did he get up there? How is it on a road? How?
It's probably his camel.
I'd love to know the story behind that.
I'm hoping it's his camel and he didn't steal it.
You know how like a Tarantino movie, it'll start a scene and then it'll show you the bad part and then it fades out.
Yeah.
And then the new scene comes in and it says 3 days earlier.
Right. Everything goes, yeah.
I would love to see 3 days earlier on the guy on a camel. Hammered.
Well, I thought they weren't supposed to get hammered.
Well, the camel wasn't hammered.
No, I mean, like,
oh,
part of their...
Oh, the culture.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
So, I don't know.
Yeah, that's, they're sturdy. I mean, that camel, for being under stress and duress and on a road, sure handled it well.
Yeah, totally.
You know?
I don't know what their...
He's like the Uber of wherever he's from.
Yeah, like their feet.
Yeah,
I don't know what their feet are like. Because obviously they're supposed to be in like sand.
Yes,
right?
Yes.
So I don't know what being on hard pavement would be like, because like horses will get like road found.
Yeah, you don't shoe a camel.
Right.
I don't think. Thus the camel toe shoeing of the camel toe.
Camel toe flip flap.
Maybe it's just they look like cat paws, but no, they're hooves. They're just 2 hooves. Right? Camel toe.
Camels have large, soft, and padded feet.
Yeah, there you go. Padded feet, like a cat. Yeah.
But then they have the hard hooves on the pads spread out, providing a wide surface area to prevent sinking in a soft sand.
Get a grip.
Similar to how snowshoes work for humans.
Great Aerosmith album. Get a grip.
So I can't imagine... running on the damn road is good for their Tootsie Wootsies. So is the bottom of it hard? Let me see. I'm zooming in on camel feet.
I wouldn't be the first one to Google camel toe. I promise you.
The bottom of it looks hard.
Ooh.
Accidental cowbell.
Save the bell. Oh wow.
So the bottom of it looks
like a hybrid horse. Cow,
but there's no
pad.
Frog.
Right. There's no frog.
It's just flat.
Right.
I need a camel expert.
Frog.
Well, this is going to send me down a whole path of looking at camel feet, not camel toes, mind you. All right. I wonder if my farrier friends know anything about camel feet.
Everybody's freaking Googling camel toe right now. Hello, Sam. And look, the resident expert just walked in. Yes.
You thought about a camel toe night at the duck pond?
God does have a plan, doesn't he?
What did I just walk into? Do I want to know? I'm not really sure.
Yay.
The JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe. Catch a new show every Monday through Friday, 6 till 10 a.m. on 94.1 JJO or streaming anywhere in the JJO app. Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.